here's your host for iHeart Radio Icons with Pete Townshend, Jim Kerr.
Welcome to iHeart Radio Icons. We are live in New York City with Pete Townshend. And Pete, we have plenty to talk about tonight, but I see you brought your guitar, so the stage is yours.
Okay, thank you. Now, my voice isn't at its best, I'm afraid, but I'll do my best. I did a TV show last night and I talked too much. When people keep repeating that you'll never fall in love, when everybody keeps retreating, but you can't seem to get enough. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. Ooh. Let my love open the door. When everything feels all over, when everybody seems unkind, I'll give you a four-leaf clover. Take all worry out of your mind. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. To your heart. I have the only key to your heart. I can stop you falling apart. Release yourself from misery. There's only one thing gonna set you free. That's my love. That's my love. That's my love. That's my love. When tragedy befalls you, don't let it bring you down. Love can cure your problems. You're so lucky I'm around. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. Now I'm gonna drag this out now. When everybody keeps retreating, but you can't seem to get enough. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door. Let my love open the door to your heart. To your heart. To your heart. To your heart. Now, I've sung this next one quite a few times in my life, but when I was rehearsing it this afternoon, I realized that actually I can't sing it at all. So my guitar tech, Simon, said, "That you sounded a bit like Bob Dylan there." So it might be a bit cranky. nothing like him in any amusement hall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. He stands like a statue, becomes part of the machine, feeling all the bumpers, always playing clean. He plays by intuition, the digit count is 4. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid sure plays a mean pinball. Do it. He's a pinball wizard, has to be a twist. Pinball wizard's got such a supple wrist. How do you think he does it? I don't know. What makes him so good? He ain't got no distractions, can't hear no boots and bells. He don't see lights flashing, gets seated with a smell. He always gets replay, he never tilts at all. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid, he sure plays a mean pinball. I thought I was a ballet table king. I just handed my pinball crown to him. Now this is the hard bit. Even at my favorite table, he can be my best. His disciples lead him in, and he does the rest. He's got crazy flipper fingers, never seen him fall. That deaf, dumb, and blind kid, he sure plays a mean pinball. Thank you so much.
Townshend.
Thank you.
Well, Pete, a little portion of Pinball Wizard was a tad Dylan-esque. It was a little Dylan-esque. And you mentioned Bob Dylan, I noticed last night on television as well. So 2 nights in a row, a Bob Dylan quote. That, of course, Pinball Wizard from Tommy. And before that, Let My Love Open the Door here on iHeart Radio Icons. Is there any truth to the story that there was resistance when it came to releasing Let My Love Open the Door as a single and on your album because somebody somewhere said, doesn't sound like Townshend?
You know, there was resistance. It was Doug Morris, who was my great supporter at Atlantic Records. He brought back Atco, the label, for me and Stevie Nicks, who was his first 2 signings. Ahmet Ertegun, who founded Atlantic, gave him the job of this new label, and he's gone on to great things, of course. Doug Morris, wonderful, wonderful record guy, wonderful record guy. Anyway, he was very supportive of my first album, which was Empty Glass. And, you know, the first track was a heavy rock track, the next track was a kind of pop track, the next track was a heavy rock track. And when it got to Let My Love Open the Door, he said, I think we should leave this off. It's too much like a sort of a, I can't remember his exact words, I shouldn't put words in his mouth, but he felt it was too pop. Anyway, so the album came out, and that was the record that was the hit, that was the radio play. And when I did my second album with him, which was Chinese Eyes, I played it to him, and he said, Pete, where's the Let My Love Open the Door?
Well, you were just here in August for 3 area shows on the Who's North American Farewell Tour. The song is Over. And the Who's first American performance was just nearby in the neighborhood at the RKO 58th Street Theater on March 25th, 1967. So there's been a special bond between the Who, yourself, and New York.
Yeah, the whole of the Northeast, I would say, but New York in particular. It wasn't just that it was the first place that we came. You know, if there was really a cultural capital of the USA, it's got to be New York. You know, LA is big for the movies. You know, Chicago has its own cultural center and is a wonderful city, and there's great cities in America. And I have to say quickly that not just New York, but the whole of America has been, you know, I often say to my wife, this is the place that pays my bills. Big time. Big time.
Well, not only have New York City concert stages embraced you and the band, but Broadway stages too, with not one but two productions of Tommy. Two different productions of Tommy.
Slightly different, yeah. Yeah, the last one got really great start. We were doing, you know, a couple $1.5 million a week at one point, and then it came to the Tony Awards, and for some reason we just got tanked by the Tony Awards. Nobody really understands quite why that happened, but I did get a Tony for 1993. I'm not being greedy, but the show slowed down and our producers decided to close. They never really wanted us to bring it to Broadway in the first place. It started in Chicago at the Goodman Theatre, and it did 8 weeks. Every seat was sold out, great reviews, so we thought we'd bring it to Broadway. Maybe we shouldn't have. Maybe we should have taken it on tour, but it's going on tour, and when it comes on tour, everybody around America will be able to see it. It's a great production.
But how your artistry has been presented has been so unique for a rock performer. I mean, Tommy, of course, an album, your stage show with The Who, the Broadway productions, the hit motion picture, Quadrophenia. We've got now a ballet to talk about right next door here in New York City at City Center, yeah. which is a historic and beautiful theater. Quadrophenia, a rock ballet, is playing at City Center in Manhattan tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday. Now, you're no stranger to ballet because you took ballet lessons when you were a kid.
I did. Yeah, between the ages of 3.5 and 5, I took ballet lessons, and I was the only boy. It's a bit like that Billy story. What was his name? Billy something. Yeah, and I was the only boy in a class of about 24 girls.
But the boys have to lift the girls. So you must have been busy all the time.
No. We were just learning how to behave, really. Mm-hmm. And apparently I didn't behave because I got the slipper on my bare bum in front of 24 very pretty little girls. And I'm amazed it didn't turn me into a premium pervert, but it's and I don't dream about it, and I don't ever want it to happen again.
Well, speaking of Quadrophenia, you know, that's such a personal work for you, based on real-life observations of the social conditions that you grew up in and experienced in England in the post-war years and in the 50s and into the 60s. Could you ever, when you were composing Quadrophenia, have envisioned it as a ballet?
You know, I wonder about this kind of question, Jim, because, you know, we never know looking forward what's going to happen to us, and, you know, we never sit and try to envision our lives, and if we do, we're wasting our time. You know, I think, you know, Quadrophenia was written not even with any thoughts of social relevance. It was written because The Who had lost touch with their fans. You know, we absolutely had. We were a big band. We were playing stadiums. You know, Keith Moon was really not very well. He was taking a lot of drugs, drinking a lot. He was great fun still, but his playing was starting to fall off, and I felt that the band had lost touch with its roots. So Quadrophenia was a way for me to relink The Who with their roots, with their original fan base, which was the Mods. In 1964, I wrote a song called Can't Explain, and at the Goldhawk Club, where we did a residency in Shepherd's Bush, where we played every week, a little deputation of mods and one girl, 5 boys and 1 girl. I can remember all their names. I can recite them now. And they came back and they said, you know, Pete, we just want to tell you, we want you to write more songs like this. And I said, well, what do you mean? And they said, we want more songs like this one. And I said, what's so special about it? And they said, well, it's a song about what? And I said, well, it's about a boy who falls in love and can't explain to his girlfriend. And they went, that's it, we can't explain. So we want you to do it for us. And the next song I wrote was My Generation.
All right, well, you've chosen 2 songs from Quadrophenia to perform for us.
Yeah. Sorry?
You chose 2 songs from Quadrophenia.
I did indeed, yeah. And they're not easy to play. I keep saying this, but this is harder than working with The Who, I can tell. Every year is the same. I feel it again. I'm a loser, no chance to win. Leaves start falling, come down as calling. Loneliness starts sinking in, but I'm one. I am one, and I can see this is me, and I will be. You'll all see I'm the one. Jeans, faded, patch secrets so tight. Where do you get that Walco so lean? Your shoes and your shirt so just right. But I'm one. I'm one, yes I am. And I can see this is me. And I will be, you'll all see I'm the one. I got a Gibson without a case, and I can't get that even tan look on my face. Ill-fitting clothes, I just blend in the crowd. Fingers so clumsy, my voice too loud, but I'm one. I'm one, yes I am. And I can see, you'll all see, I will be. You'll all see I'm the one. I'm the one. Every year is the same. I feel it again. I'm a loser, no chance to win. Leaves start falling, come down is calling. Loneliness starts sinking in. But I'm one. I must be one. And I can see this is me. I will be. You'll all see I'm the one. I'm the one. I'm the one.
This is Q1043, New York.
Thank you so much. This is a song called Drowned. There are men high up there fishing, haven't seen quite enough of the world. I ain't seen the sign of my hero, and I'm still diving down let me flow into the ocean. Let me get back to the sea. Let me be stormy and let me be calm. Let the tide in, I wanted to rush over me. Cause you know I wanna drown. I wanna drown. I wanna drown. I am not the actor. This can't be the scene. But I am in the water as far as I can see. I'm remembering distant memories, recalling other names. I'm rippling over the canyon. I'm boiling in the train. Let me flow into the ocean. Why don't you let me get back to the sea? Let me be stormy and let me be calm. Let the tide in, I wanted to rush over me. I wanna drown, 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 drown in sweet, sweet love. Wanna drown in your sweet, sweet love. Wanna drown in your sweet, sweet love. Yeah, drown in it, drown in it, drown in it, drown in it, drown in your sweet, sweet love. I wanna drown in your love. You know I really wanna drown. Yeah.
I just want our friends in the audience to know.
Sorry?
I just want our friends in the audience to know that I can't even begin to explain how exciting it is for me to be standing a few feet away from one of the world's greatest artists as he performs.
They're available for bar mitzvahs and weddings.
From Quadrophenia, that was I'm One, followed by Drown. Now, you're going to see something very interesting right now, those of you who are here in our studio audience in New York. There's a big screen behind us, and you are about to see a scene from Quadrophenia, the rock ballet, in which Ace Face and Mod Girl are dancing to an orchestral version of the song that Pete just performed, Drowned. And for those of you who are listening on the radio, unfortunately you won't be able to see the video, but you will hear the music from the ballet.
Which was orchestrated by my wife, Rachel Fuller.
Here we go.
Q1043 rocks New York.
Pete, those artists that the audience just saw on the screen, they're dancing with their bodies while they're acting with their faces.
Yeah.
It's really pretty incredible to see.
Well, that's, great ballet is that way. What's interesting about Quadrophenia, the ballet, is that it's a hybrid, really. It's we're used to seeing in theatre musicals and Broadway musicals, we're used to seeing kids dance. And, when people train to be actors in musicals, they have to learn to dance. But most of these kids are trained in ballet. So the kind of things that they do is Romeo and Juliet and stuff like that, So this was a different journey for them. The three principal boys, Paris, Dan, and Syrian, were at the very first workshop, and they put together this first little bit with sadly our choreographer Paul Roberts, sweet, fantastic, talented guy. He got cancer before the show finished in London and died, and we wanted to bring him here to New York, but unfortunately we'd have to bring him in spirit, but we miss him terribly. But he and this group of three boys created this fantastic poetic action right at the beginning of the piece, and it's lasted. It was what made me feel that this would work. There's a new poetry in there. It's rock and roll for sure. This is about mods and rockers. The rockers don't get much of a look in, but it's mainly about mod kids and 62, 64, that kind of period when we were all struggling to find who we were.
Well, for those few people who may not really know much about Quadrophenia, what would be a quick summary of the story?
It's about a young boy who, as soon as the ballet opens, you can see that he's in trouble. He very, very quickly finds himself in front of a psychiatrist. We skipped the preacher from the album. We had a preacher on the album, and we skipped him. And he has a struggle with his mother. He has a struggle with his dad. He finds it hard to fit in with the gang. He falls in love with this beautiful girl, and who is with somebody else. And he has his moment with her. She gives him some time, but not very much. And slowly but surely, he then finds that even his favourite band, The Who, let him down. And how do they let him down? They let him down in just the way we were letting down our fans in 1973. We were bloated, paid too much money, egoistic, out of control, getting headlines for dressing up as Adolf Hitler. All of that stuff, rock and roll, basically. And he recognized that, and so he felt even his great heroes, The Who, had let him down. So everything lets him down. And at the end of the story, he finally loses it. He takes a load of drugs. He gets on a plane to Brighton. He goes to Brighton Beach. He hangs out with a bunch of mods, and they get into a fight with a bunch of rockers. This happened in real life, of course. I was there. I was there in August when the very, very last mods and rocker fight happened on the beach. And I missed the train home and slept under the pier, took a few Purple Hearts and chatted to the boys and stuff. So the whole mod movement for me was really, really important. But he ends up, as sort of, I think, as I did, searching for a spiritual answer. And he ends up out on a rock, all on his own. And I won't give away the ending of this one because we never know when we look at the movie whether Jimmy lives or dies. We don't know when we listen to the album whether he lives or dies. Does he commit suicide or does he carry on? What actually happens? But in this play, we've dealt with it very elegantly.
Well, for those who have listened to the Quadrophenia album...
Thank you.
Or saw the movie, or perhaps saw The Who play the album in concert, and have tickets to Quadrophenia, what would you wish them to come away with this weekend after experiencing your ballet?
They'll feel the story in the way that I intended, I think. I mean, seriously, I think the thing about making a subtle
heartbreaking album with a band like The Who was tricky, because we were at the height of our bombast, incredible recording skills, great musicianship. John Entwistle's horn playing on the album was just spectacular. My synthesizer playing was spectacular. Roger's voice was just superb, particularly on Love Rain on Me. That stuff told the story, but people had to, in a sense, look at the album sleeve and read the story that I'd written on the album jacket to get the story. This one, you get the story. And also you get a chance to interpolate, to inject your own stuff. That's what good art is about. This is a really artistic production, as well as being fantastic fun, and it's great to watch. It's beautiful. The audiences in the UK went nuts for it, so I'm hoping the same thing will happen here.
Well, Pete, on the iHeart Radio app, there's a talkback feature, and a listener, Chris from New York City, Chris Brewster, asks, which one of your performances throughout your long, incredible career stands out as your favorite?
Wow. We've done 2,500 performances. So I don't know that I can honestly answer. I'd have to pick something out of the air. I think I didn't like Woodstock. I should have loved Monterey back in '67, the first big pop festival, but Jimi Hendrix was on as well, and kind of blew me away. And so I don't know. I think maybe the first concert in San Francisco, Bill Graham had a place called the Fillmore, and he used to combine jazz stars with rock bands. So we went on and we go to this, and remember, my dad was a jazz musician, so I grew up with jazz music and dance band music, and we go to the theater, and Cannibal Adderley, the great jazz player who used to work with Miles Davis and all these guys, he played on Miles's greatest record, Kind of Blue. If you haven't heard it, you must listen to it. You'll recognize it when you hear it because it's everywhere in the world. But he was supporting The Who. and I just thought of Cannibal Adderley as being a legend,
Well, of course.
And but he liked us, and he was very friendly and very supportive, and so that was great until Bill Graham said, you do 2 sets. and I can remember saying, well, that's fine, but how long are the sets? He said, each set is an hour and a half. And I think we only had like 7 songs.
Well, for those of us in the New York metropolitan area, we will forever be grateful to you for your outstanding performance at Madison Square Garden at the concert for New York City after 9/11. Okay, play some more songs for us. Pete Townshend on iHeart Radio Icons.
No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes. No one knows what it's like to be hated, to be faded, to telling only lies. But my dreams, they're always empty, as my conscience must seem to be. I have hours only lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. No one knows what it's like to feel these feelings. like I do. And I blame you. No one bites back as hard on their anger. None of my pain and woe can show through. But my dreams, they are as empty as my conscience seems to be. I have hours that lonely. My love is vengeance that's never free. When my fist clenches, crack it open before I use it and lose my cool. When I smile, tell me some bad news before I laugh and act like a fool. And if I swallow anything evil, put your finger down my throat. If I shield, won't you give me a blanket? Keep me warm, let me wear your coat. Let me wear your coat. No one knows what it's like to be the bad man, to be the sad man behind blue eyes.
Q1043 rocks New York.
Oh, thank you. Let's see action, let's see people, let's see freedom, let's see who cares. Let's take me with you when you leave me and my shell behind us there. I have learned it, I know who burned me. Avatar has worn my feet. Take me with you. Let me see you. Time and life can meet. Nothing is everything. Everything is nothing is. Please the people, audiences, they break the fences. Nothing is. Let's see action. Let's see people. Let's see freedom in the air. Let's see action. Let's see people. Let's be free. Let's see who cares. Give me a drink, boy, wash my feet. I'm so tired of running from my own heat. Take this package and here's what you do. You gotta get this information through. I don't know where I'm going. You know I don't know what I need. But I'll get to where I'm gonna end up. And that's alright by me. I've been running from side to side. Now I know for sure that both sides lie. Got to keep coming, gotta keep coming. Gotta keep this information through. see action. Let's see people. Let's be free. Let's see who cares. Nothing is everything. Everything is nothing. Nothing is everything. Everything is nothing.
Pete Townshend on iHeart Radio, Icons. Let's see action. And before that, Behind Blue Eyes. And last night on television, you included Behind Blue Eyes on your list of your 5 most favorite songs of your own.
Yeah, I must learn to play it.
Yes. But Behind Blue Eyes was on your list of 5.
That's right. Yeah.
And the song that you chose as your favorite Who song of all time, we'll actually be hearing that in just a few minutes right here on this stage. You said you had maybe 10 years left as a creative. So, you know, you're doing all sorts of interesting things. Theatrical projects, art projects, book projects. You know, there was this album once, I don't know if you've heard of it. It's called Who's Next?
Yeah.
Well, my question for you now, Pete Townshend, is what's next?
Well, with Who's Next, that was based on a movie script I wrote for The Who called Lifehouse. And there's been a graphic novel of Lifehouse, which I really, really love. I was so, and you know, I predicted pretty much everything that was going to happen in the future in Lifehouse. I didn't set out to do that. I'm not trying to be a smarty pants. It just did. That was the story. But also, Jeff Krelitz, who's the guy that put the comic together, and I just had coffee this afternoon, and he reminded me that I also sort of invented the sphere. Because the Lifehouse closes with this huge concert. And if you go to the Sphere, watch out, because in Lifehouse, the audience gets so high, they disappear.
Well, have you given any consideration to maybe having a residency at a place like the Sphere?
You know, I've not been. I've not seen it. I'm very excited by it. You know, the people that run it wanted it to be a place where bands would play. And the guy that built it is the guy that runs the Madison Square Garden, and he's a big music fan and a rock band fan, and he wanted it to be about music with fantastic visuals. Since then, of course, it's become a medium where there's some storytelling. So maybe, you know, Lifehouse might be great for the Sphere. I don't know, but we shall see.
Well, the Who wrapped up their North American tour a little over a month ago in California. And then there was a backyard benefit in Los Angeles for Teen Cancer America. It must have been, you know, a bittersweet few days filled with some nostalgia when the tour was all coming to an end. And quite like you and Roger, to end it all performing at a charitable event, because I know you've done so much of that, a lot more than most people know about.
Yeah, and that's true for me personally too. But you know, I don't think that's that's not why I do what I do. You know, I do what I do because I love being creative more than I do performing. I'm happier being creative. I'm happier being in my studio writing songs. I'm trying to get back into painting pictures because as a kid I went to art school, so that stuff is. And you know, so many musicians do paint. You know, Joni Mitchell, Chrissie Hynde, Bob Dylan, loads of people paint. And so I am making art of all kinds. But I think the charity stuff, if you had a load of money, that's what you would do. It is, isn't it? It's what you would do. And the problem is when you start to get a buzz from giving money away, and you give away too much.
Well,
And then you look at your bank balance and you think, oh my God, it's empty. And thank God then you can come back to The Who and say to Roger Daltrey, let's go on tour.
well, will you go on tour in other parts of the world? You said farewell to us
Hold
here
on
in
a minute.
North America.
I mean,
what
you know,
about
we didn't say farewell. We did a farewell
a
tour.
farewell tour? Yes.
Elton John did 330 shows. We did 22. We've got a few left. If you want them, we're ready to go.
When you came out here at the beginning of this show, you said that you talked too much last night and you didn't think your voice was in very good shape. I've got to tell you, you've shown no evidence that that is in fact true, because you have sounded absolutely amazing tonight. You have been a part, well, of a lot of the people here in this room and who are listening on the radio all over America. You've been a part of their lives in some cases since they were, you know, young kids or teenagers. In other cases, you have been a part of people's lives from the moment they were born. They were babies.
Being battered by Who music.
They were babies in the kitchen with their mother feeding them baby food with Who songs coming out of the radio on top of the refrigerator in the kitchen.
It's not just the Who. Let's face it. It's, you know, it's like this country has a great history of music going back to the 30s and 40s, even the 20s. And I grew up with all the music from the 40s and the 50s with my dad. And there's, you know, my life with British bands and American bands in particular, just this whole journey from the 60s onwards, when we made that change and we decided that music was going to matter. It wasn't just going to be about dancing.
Well, two songs that really mattered to all of us, you're going to perform for us right now. Pete Townshend. Thank you so much, Pete, for being with us. Thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be fighting in the streets with our children at our feet, and the morals that they worship will be gone, and the men who spur us on, sitting judgment of all wrong, they decide, and the shotgun sings the song. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around, pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday, and I'll get on my knees and I'll pray. We don't get fooled again. Had to come. We knew it all along. We were liberated from the foe. That's all. And the world looks just the same. And history changed your blame. 'Cause the banners they were flown in the last war and the one before. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around, pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday, then I'll get on my knees and I pray. We don't get fooled again, no, no. I'll move myself and my family aside. If we happen to be left half alive, I'll get on my papers and I smile at the sky, for I know that the hypnotized never lie. looks any different to me. And the slogans are replaced by the bar. And the parting on the left is now parting on the right. And the beards have all grown longer overnight. I tip my hat to the new Constitution, take a bow for the new revolution, smile and grin at the change all around, pick up my guitar and play, just like yesterday. Then I'll get on my knees and I'll pray. We don't get fooled again. Meet the new boss. He's just the same as the old boss. And this one I want you to join in on. It's a song called Magic Bus. And when I sing a line after it, you've got to sing too much Magic Bus. It's not very hard. How does it go? It's a shuffle. Wrong key. Every day I get in the queue. Too much the magic bus to get on the bus that takes me to you. Too much the magic bus. I'm so nervous I just sit and smile. Your house is only another mile. Thank you, driver, for getting me here. Too much to make bus. You'll be an inspector, have no fear. Too much to make bus. Now I don't want to cause no fuss. I'm gonna buy your magic bus. Too much magic bus. Too much, it's a magic bus. It's too much, it's a magic bus. I don't care how much I pay. Too much the magic bus. I wanna drive that bus to my baby each day. Too much the magic bus. I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it, I want it. You know I want it. You can't have it. You gotta say that. 2, 3, 4. You can't have it. But 2pence and 6pence every day, just to drive to my baby. Surely. 2pence and 6pence every day. I wanna drive to my baby every way. It's a magic bus. Another verse. Now I've got my magic bus. Too much the magic bus. Ah, I got my magic bus. I drive my baby every day. Each time I go a different way. Too much to you know, I got it, 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 I got it. Every day you'll see the dust. Too much magic bus. Drop my baby in my magic bus.